welcome back to Gnarly Speed Shop. Before we get into today's video, I have two major announcements. One of them, as you guys may have heard, is that we are registered to do the Redwood Rally, and that is coming up next week. And what does that mean? Well, it's our first ever drag and drive event. It's going to be 1,800 miles in 7 days. We have to drive like 8 hours just to get to the start of the event. Then we're starting in Redding, going to Samoa, then Coos Bay, then Medford, and back to Redding. So basically, if you're in Northern California or Southern Oregon, please come out to the tracks. It's gonna be a really good time, and it is some of the most beautiful driving I've seen. Like, I saw little snippets of the route that we're taking. It looks incredible, and of course we're taking my Pontiac, so fingers crossed everything goes well. But what does that mean for you guys? It means 7 days of back-to-back videos. So we are gonna hustle every single day of our trip to basically put out a video so you guys are as up-to-date as you can possibly be on all the action and all the fun stuff we're gonna be doing. So it's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah.
But the other major announcement, number 2, is that we are hosting our very first event, which is called the Gnarly Beach Cleanup. And essentially, it's a classic car show and cruise and a beach cleanup all wrapped up into one. So it's gonna be really fun. That is on Sunday, October 15th. And I'm gonna post all the information for it down below. But if you're from Southern California, or if you wanna venture out a little further with your car, please try and make it to that event, because I don't know, you're doing a really good thing for the community while also having a really good time with a bunch of car people. So it's a win-win, and we have a major prize for the person who collects the most trash. So that was a lot to relay, but we're really excited about these things. But before we even get to our fun video today, I want to take you over to the engine room and show you what we have for our Dodge Charger build. So,
you know what's really cool about that drag race that we're gonna do? That one of the drag strips is right on the beach.
Yeah.
Right on
Samoa.
Yeah, right on the water, basically.
I can't wait. That's gonna be like the most
What the
fun.
heck is that? Oh.
Are there ants?
Yep. The ants are back in town.
The ants are moving into the engine room? Hell
Okay.
no.
Here are the cylinder heads for the Dodge Charger. They're 906 castings. Here was the first set that we purchased. Unfortunately, one of them is cracked. You can see the crack right there. I don't know what happened. Maybe the water froze in the block and split it. But here's a good set of untouched castings here. And I'm going to do my magic in these ports here and get these things flowing real nice. So we're going to make some good horsepower with this thing. We're going to put a big camshaft in there, lots of compression, and we'll see what happens. What else? We got a lot of other parts coming for the Charger too.
Yeah, like this is like one of the other engine parts we have was the mid-sump Mylodon pan, and then the one I'm most excited about is right there on that shelf.
Where? Oh.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. We're going to put this 3-barrel on that 440 engine. This is 900, how many?
950 CFM, and if you know anything about this carb, you know that this kind of replaced the 6-pack setup. So it's kind of fitting in a way. It's going to be...
So this was on Mopars before?
Well, it was for NASCAR purposes, like initially, but yeah, like, so again, it was for the guys who like didn't want to buy the 6-pack intake and run the 3 carbs in a row. You would just get, you know, single plane or whatever, slap this on.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
And you already rebuilt this.
I already rebuilt it.
Okay.
So now we just have to like tune it, but...
So these two will open up, and then this big old guy will open up like a toilet bowl, just... Hopefully it doesn't like bog out.
It might, but this is just a temporary setup. We might swap it later. But
okay.
I just want to get it running on the car.
Okay, moving on to outside.
This way. So we were reading everybody's comments, and we have to agree that yes, this car deserves a lot more love than we were initially going to give it. And what we have on the way are some AMD Auto Metal Direct quarter panels for it. So,
yes, this thing is pretty whooped. It kind of looks like the Orange Crush right now, but soon enough it's gonna have a brand new quarter panel and inner trunk panel, that like ledge panel. I don't know what you call that, but
I forget.
You guys know what I'm talking about. And this car is gonna start to look really good. We're gonna fix any rust that we found on the bottom, on the floors, which is not much at all. And then the body will be pretty solid. We'll paint the bottom of it because we are getting some really killer suspension for this thing. I mean, wait till you guys see what is coming.
But yeah, I have to be the bearer of bad news though. This is not going to be a General Lee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be upfront and tell you guys that right now. It's overdone. I know it happens to be orange and it had the 69 grill, but it is a 68 Dodge Charger, and that is personally my favorite year. So we're gonna do something different. It deserves its own personality, you know? So yeah, so this is great that we got this project going, because the Chevelle, we're having a ton of issues right now with the engine, and a next video we're gonna have further information on that build, but it's on hold right now, guys, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I don't know. Should we explain it?
Let's go over to the car. So the Chevelle has been parked back of the shop for the past 3 months, just like this, because 3 months ago we were supposed to get the motor, and the motor is still not here, and I don't really know what to say.
Basically, well, let's start.
Basically, we still may get the motor, but we may not.
Yeah.
And if we don't get it, we'll know in a couple days. I'm going to go a completely different route, and it'll probably be a small block Chevy, like a really beefed up SHP block, small block Chevy, and with like a Pro Charger on it. But we will see.
Yeah, we'll have more of an update soon, but
Next Tuesday.
Yeah, it really sucks because, like, obviously we had this project going, sorry for all the stuff in the way, and then we literally bought that Charger because our drivetrain was taking so long to get here. We're like, well, we need another project. And now, as it turns out, we might have waited for nothing, really, and got ourselves a whole nother build.
Yeah, but at least we finished your car in the meantime, which is good, and that Charger's pretty awesome.
It is. I'm really happy we have it. It's just like, wow, another whole project. But that's how it goes.
Yeah. Can't have too many cars.
Exactly. And they're all like really desirable ones. So
Slayer got an oil change finally.
Yeah.
After thousands upon thousands of abusive miles, I finally changed the oil. So I'm sure he's going to be happy. We're going to take this car out today. Olivia and I are going to cruise out to the PCH, and we're going to bring you guys along with us.
Yeah. Problem with having too many cars is that we always have to pick one car that sits in the timeout section, which is this spot right here. And basically what that is like, you're not taking this car out unless everything else gets moved. Yeah,
because it can't drive around this way. Yeah. So like Slayer was in jail, the timeout section, for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And then now he's out and about. Now we got to bring in another car, and I think it's going to be Hank this time. That's going to sit here for probably a few weeks. That's too bad. I would put Duke there, but Duke might be. It's still summer. It's still summer.
It doesn't
Duke
look like it, but it still is.
Yeah, it's a little gloomy today, guys. Couple little pumps. Dang.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of work.
So that's why we call this timeout, because who wants to do that every single day?
Oh my eyes.
I know. I'm gonna really have to get out of here and hit the beach.
Get some fresh air.
Yep. So we don't really know what we're gonna get up to on PCH, but all I know is I have a fuel gauge that I have to test. So Danny and I got that sorted off camera, and we think we have it working now. So I guess the main purpose of the drive is to burn a tank and see if it actually reads accurately. So both these cars have full tanks on them, and let's see what we can get up to on PCH. Okay, so let's give this a try. So there we are. Oops, focus. These are my Dakota Digital RTX gauges. They're stunning. I'm really happy with them. We just got to get that fuel gauge calibrated. So we will see today if we did it right, if that thing starts going down.
So she might have beat me last week in the race, but today I got the secret weapon. Information, guys, this is where we're gonna have the car meet and beach cleanup here by the Santa Monica Mountains sign right here. Hopefully we can fill this area with cars.
Here we are pulling up to the rock. It's not like the nicest day, but any day is a good day to go cruising, and the weather is still perfect.
Okay, it took us about 18 minutes from the shop to get to Neptune's Net. There's a lot of bikers here today. We just pulled off here by the Malibu sign. Cars look so good. Like I said, not the prettiest day. Everybody's still out here cruising, having a good time. I love this spot. Like, these homes are stunning. A lot of surfers out that way. Wow.
Right?
This is why we're doing a beach cleanup. Look at these schmucks. They leave all their dang trash over here. all along this hill, all along the side over here.
Yeah,
look,
like
there's a
down
Nexus
there.
bottle right there.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of crap, a lot of bottles, so lots of opportunity to pick up trash.
Yeah, big prize for whoever picks up the most trash.
Yeah. This is just one spot. This is just one turnout. There's like whole beaches to clear.
Yeah. Get some.
Where should we go? Should we go down to Malibu or should we go to Neptune's?
Paradise Cove?
Ooh, we could do that.
Should we take him to Paradise Cove?
We could. All right, we decided we were going to cruise down further into Malibu and probably stop at one of our favorite spots, which is Paradise Cove, and show that to you guys because we're always going to Neptune, so let's change it up.
Up to Paradise Cove, you see the sign there. So got to go down this little road way down to the bottom. Pretty cool little spot. You'll see the second. Oh, that's definitely not first, that's third. Pretty cool. Like it is packed today. Hopefully they got enough room for us inside.
We did it!
How's your gas gauge?
It hasn't moved.
That's good. That means you're very fuel efficient.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We made it to Paradise Cove. This is our first time driving separately.
Here?
Yeah. So now we have to figure out who gets their parking validated. But
hey, your car looks really good without those caps in the middle. The poverty caps.
Really?
Yeah, I think it makes your wheels look wider, like a deep dish. See in the back?
Yeah.
It looks like it's wider than it really is.
What do you guys think without, let me go to the other side, without the poverty caps? And also, what do you think of my patina match?
She's like Miss Patina Match.
I'm just really happy I don't have the Bondo anymore.
You got your boots on.
I thought we were going to the ranch today, but
Maybe later.
look at us. We're at
Not too
Paradise Cove.
Great, look at this. You see that?
Maria, you head that
Oh,
way.
wow.
Heading that way, 'cause I'm gonna get a picture of that.
That's the
Look at
go-to. That is the go-to.
We'll have to come back here someday when we're not driving.
Yeah, when someone else is, yeah.
Alright, you can probably do.
My favorite part about this place is all the old, like, black and white photos of PCH. It's cool.
Look, they got real lobsters in We could pick one out. Put it really close.
It's just a little blurry. But
Really cool.
yes.
That's so nice. Man, we should have brought our sandals.
I brought some, but
It's the perfect day.
yeah, it's really nice. There's a lot of surfers out today. I don't know if you saw as we're cruising.
Yeah, nobody's in the water here today, though.
Yeah, down there.
Okay, let's go inside and order some food. Cool. I like these tables. They're like a boat.
Yeah. I'm definitely not dressed for this, but
It's alright. Let's see, what should we get? Chowder. It's like a chowder type of day.
it is. We worked really hard this week, so this is definitely a treat. Paradise Cove is not cheap, but it is stunning, and you guys should really visit here if you're ever in town.
Oh my gosh, look at the size of these shrimp.
Thank you.
Look at this one. It's a big boy right there. Some healthy shrimp right here.
Oh,
They're
this
huge.
looks
Look at
so
that.
good. Can I dive in?
Go for it. It's hot though.
Okay. Do a little review. Oh, it is hot.
Good?
Damn.
Right?
One of my favorite things to look at are photos of old Malibu, and here's one, the old road, the old PCH right there. They have so many photos on the walls here. This is another one of my favorites in 1951. This is just like a panoramic shot of the whole coast. It's just stunning. So this place alone, it's worth it just to see the history and like some of the old black and white photos they have. They go back like to the like early 1900s.
We got front row parking. VIP. This is
On the sand, look at that. It's like so perfect down here.
well, should we walk to the pier?
Yeah.
This is cool. So there's the restaurant. And Santa Monica is just down that way. Los Angeles is over that hill.
No jumping or diving.
You hear that, girl?
We're talking to you.
It's tempting.
know it's not the prettiest day, but it is like beautiful. It's like perfect temperature.
It's pretty shallow. So nice out here. Yeah. Oh. You got bit? Did you catch something? Damn, he's quick.
Yeah, he's on it.
Let's see if I can use post you can meet.
Well, we just finished up at Paradise Cove, but that's what I love about these old cars is like just days like this. Like we didn't know we were gonna be here today, but because, you know, we were kind of testing my fuel gauge and Slayer needed to get out of the shop, we're like, screw it, let's just go cruise the coast. So it takes you on adventures you never thought you were gonna have, and that's the whole point.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a new car and drive here, not even think about the drive, like the car itself or how fun it is. You just get there. But if you have a classic car, it's always an experience driving to the location.
Exactly. And now
So
we're gonna have an experience driving back because I'm gonna race you back to the shop.
I'll race you home.
Let's go. Yeah, whatever.
Wow, check out that view, guys. Turbo to this thing. Wow, Big Wave is looking really good out here.
forgot to show you guys that the fuel gauge does in fact work. It's a little hard to see, but I can see it moving there, like it's moved, and it says there 98 on fuel. So we're not completely full, but I'm so happy I have a functioning fuel gauge. The Tempest just keeps getting better and better. Well, that was fun.
Really fun.
I mean, no contest between the Slayer and the Pontiac, but
you know what's really cool is watching that big old car go through the corners. That QA1 suspension really works well.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks cool?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
You could tell, you know, like
something's up.
There's something going on underneath that car. You know, even though it looks like how it does, it handles well.
That's cool.
Goes through the corners nice.
Slayer always looks good, so it's like no surprise, but I'm glad to hear the Pontiac can look cool.
Damn, we're lucky.
I know, right? Isn't that like the best drive?
Seriously.
Even on a day like this, it's overcast, it's like you still had so much fun. You're right there by the coast.
What would we do without classic cars?
I don't know. I don't know. Now we just got to get that one on the road.
Get this piece of junk.
That's how we felt about mine, though, when it first came in.
Heard I was talking a lot of crap about that car in the beginning. Now it's definitely shaping up.
Yeah. Looks good. You know what? I am digging it without the poverty caps. I don't know how you guys feel. You know what? I can get behind it. Well, thank you guys so much for cruising with us today. I know today's video was, I don't know, hopefully not too boring, but next week is going to be a crazy week for Gnarly Speed Shop. We got like a week of uploads, basically.
Every single day for a week.
Yeah, so starting Sunday, or rather it would be Monday, we're going to have the first video uploaded, and you're going to get our road trip up to the start of the event, and then every day of the event. So it's going to be a lot of work for us. Hope you guys enjoy that series. But yeah, stay tuned for more Charger content and everything like that. But anyway, we will see you guys next week.